right, so today we continue on how to prepare for a new year. And I will start out today with one of the most important things to do in preparing for a new year. And that is simple. Pray, 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 pray. Don't pray because you're in trouble. Don't pray because you are in need of a divine intervention. Pray, pray. Take our time this period to pray. We are in Advent season. Pray, pray, and pray, and pray, and pray. Pray long, so you will not need to start praying long in the face of a problem. Pray, pray. Develop the spiritual muscle. Develop the spiritual muscle. Pray, pray. Even if you don't have any problems, pray. Pray hard. Pray long. Do not be among the people who criticize long prayers. You will need long prayers if you're Christian. You will need it. Pray. Take out time to pray. Pray about the new year. Pray about everything and trust God to speak to you concerning the new year. Pray about everything that you know and you don't know. Pray all manner of prayers for the new year. Do not take it lightly. Do not just write out plans, things you do. You fly to Germany tomorrow. You fly to Netherlands next tomorrow. You will host this conference in South Africa the other day. Pray. All right. Don't just have smart goals and do not have a smart prayer life. Pray. Okay. So the next point is look at an area you want to get better at and take it as a task to improve throughout the year. I am not usually of the opinion to have, I'm for writing down your goals, goal setting and all of that. But most times people make these things look like you have to have a long sheet and write 10 goals, 5 goals, all of that, which are counterproductive. Your mind, your human mind doesn't work that way. Your human mind will not be able to keep track of all those things. My suggestion is pick one thing, one area of your life you want to improve. You're a musician, you want to play an instrument better. Pick one. Just pick one thing. Stay on it throughout the year. Don't jump around. Don't do this today and do another thing tomorrow. Pick one thing and stay on it. See that thing work. All right. Don't muddle things up by doing too many things and all of that. Pick one thing. Max 2 things. Maybe one thing first 6 months, another thing the next 6 months. But pick one thing. Stay on that matter. Build resilience. Build resilience. Do the hard things. Don't look for easy things. Do things that are hard. Okay, in the area where you want to get better, look for the most difficult part of that field, that area, and learn it. Put yourself under pressure. Ruffle your edges, ruffle your feathers. That's how you get better. All right. People often underestimate the level of work, the level of patience, the level of discouragement, failures, and work input it takes for someone to be proficient at something. When you see someone who is very proficient, maybe the person plays the piano and they play some stuff that looks very complicated and they play it very simply, people often underestimate that proficiency, that gracefulness of playing. People always feel like, oh, it's something I can do. It's not really that hard. People never know that it took months and months and hours of practice to get that good. And so there's a book, Bounce, Mozart, Federer, Picasso, Beckham, and the Science of Success. And that book actually says that you need 10,000 hours at least of practice to be extraordinary at anything you do. 10,000 hours of practice. All right. And people often underestimate these things. You need more than that to be extraordinary. All right. The level of work you need to put in to be proficient, it's not a child's play. Okay. So that's why I propose picking one thing so that you can, if you have 100% focus on one thing, it will be faster for you to get proficient at it than having shared focus on different things. All right. So that book also talks about talent being overrated. Okay. Talent is always actually overrated. People who are talented, we actually look at it like, oh, for you to be able to be good at this, you need to be born with this talent. But we've seen it over and over in sports and a lot of fields that talent is overrated. Is overrated. If you get 2 people, one talented, another who is not talented, and you give them 10 years. If the person who is not talented puts in the discipline and the level of work it takes to be better at that thing, and the talented person just goes by just talent, in 10 years' time, people will celebrate the guy who was never talented. They will even feel that the talented guy was never talented. All right, so talent is overrated. The guy who practices will prove to everyone that the guy who has talent is not the better one. So the guy who practices as though they do not have any talent will show that they are better than the talented one. All right. So there is also this book by Mike Singletary. I don't know if I get his name correctly. It's called Calling the Shots. So he was an NFL an NFL Hall of Fame linebacker. He was also a coach. He played American football. He's still on the Hall of Fame. He was a coach. He said in his book, Calling the Shots, that he watches a single play, 50 to 60 times. 50 to 60 times. He said it takes him 3 hours to watch half a football game. Why won't he be good? Why won't he be good? Because he gives it the time. He watches it so much that when he gets on the field of play, he already anticipates any move you're going to make. There is no move you will make that he doesn't anticipate because he gave it the time. All right. And the Bible says in 1 Timothy 4 verse 7, it says, train yourself for godliness. Train yourself. In this book, The Displays of a Godly Man, it actually says that train there is from a Greek word, gomos, which is the root word for gymnasium. It means to be naked. And it actually says historically, traditional Greek wrestlers or athletes competed without clothes to remove encumbrances. They competed naked. They competed naked. They didn't wear clothes, so they don't have anything that's preventing them from being the best. So it's what 1 Timothy 4 verse 7 actually saying is train yourself, work out for the purpose of godliness. That workout, you go to the gym to build your muscles. In spiritual things, there is an area of your life spiritually you're struggling with. Train yourself. Work out for the purpose of God. Like, give yourself to it. Decide that you will get better. There are most times people say, oh, I'm struggling with this, I can't get over this. But there are areas of your life you've made progress, and there are things you did to make progress. Maybe you're successful at your career. The same thing you did to be successful at your career is the same principle you can be successful at any other thing. The same principle. The same thing. So it is not hard. All right. So I will talk about others and other points. I have 4 more points to go. And that will be Happy New Year from me. Bless you.